Have you ever thought about how safe you really are from cyber attacks? Well, believe it or not, your digital vulnerabilities extend beyond your computer and go well into your day-to-day life. The 2013 RSA Cryptographers Conference revealed a number of cybersecurity flaws the U.S. faces today. Here's a look at the most dangerous types of attacks. First up, password breach. Now, the hash algorithm used to create and protect many of our passwords was designed for efficiency and not security. In the end, these algorithms slow hackers down, but they don't actually stop them. Given how much weight we put on passwords to protect our data, that's a scary thought. So if you think that a complex password is actually going to guard your secrets, think again. Now, the Stuxnet, Flame, and Shamoon viruses are all examples of kinetic attacks. This type of hack manipulates cyber systems to cause physical harm to a country's infrastructure and social functions. So things like water facilities and stoplights have been targeted, and a lot of our day-to-day technology is completely vulnerable because there aren't systems in place to protect them. Now, an even more onerous type of hack is known as offensive forensics. So let's use these papers and pretend like they're files on your computer. Back in the day, hackers would enter a system and scoop up as much information as they could, leaving a huge digital footprint along the way. Today, computer experts can target and extract the exact information they want from a system, leaving a very small trail, sometimes even using the forensic tools analysts use against them. Former Defense Secretary Leon Panetta says the U.S. is working on ways to track down digital thieves.
Potential aggressors should be aware that the United States has the capacity to locate them and to hold them accountable for their actions that may try to harm America.
However, given the change in technology in recent years, that isn't really the case. And that brings me to the final dangerous hacking technique used today, and perhaps the most hazardous of all, misattribution. When hackers enter a computer system, they leave a unique trail to follow depending on the code that they use in order to gain access into a system. But these cyber invaders are getting good at covering their tracks, very, very good. They are now copying codes from other governments and hackers in order to misattribute the attacks to others. So even though I was the person who hacked into your computer,
you might think it was me.
Or me.
Or me.
A misattribution attack could potentially launch the U.S. and other nations into war, while the true guilty parties get off scot-free. These are just a few of the ways that hackers are gaining access to technology, and they're refining new techniques every day. Cybersecurity is becoming more of a priority in the U.S., but when you think about how much we rely on computers, the real question is, has our thirst for technology overpowered our will to keep ourselves secure? In Washington, Meghan Lopez, RT.